We'll move on to NFL Weekly Pick'ems. Speaking of Green Bay, we have Green Bay versus Titans
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night on Thursday Night Football at Lambeau, folks. Give me Green Bay Packers. Seth, what do you think?
I'm going to go complete opposite of you. I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans, and here's why. I think Derrick Henry has a monster, and I mean monster, game on the ground. Packers made a huge mistake in the offseason. That was getting rid of Zadarius Smith, and that is ultimately a big piece of their downfall this season. Derrick Henry looked for about 29 carries for 168 yards. Okay. He's going to go off. Tannehill's probably going to make the throws he needs to make. It's probably going to be a cold motherfucker. So, yeah, I don't.
Normally, when Derrick Henry gets 29 carries, he's pushing 200.
168 yards, that's pushing 200.
No, I'm talking like pushing 200. Like
well,
one more carry, and he's over, or a couple carries before he's already over.
I forgot to add 2 touchdowns. There you go. So you go ahead and give me the Titans in Lambeau.
Okay.
I don't know, Barrett. What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? Give me the Titans because the Packers are going to be fucking dead after this weekend anyway. All this discussion that we just had about their schedule, they're going to go back-to-back losses to the Titans and the fucking Eagles, and then guess what? They're going to come down to Miami, sweat their ass off, and take another L. That's going to be 3 more L's. They're going to have like 10 losses. Aaron Rodgers.
You know who makes an appearance this weekend in Lambeau? Turtleneck Rodgers. WWW. Aaron Rodgers with the turtleneck. 31 degrees in Lambeau. Give me Aaron Rodgers.
Perfect game to get the ball ran down their throat.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers loves to get that ball in the air with 31 degrees.
Okay.
I like this game.
Tannehill's back. It's not Malik Willis that, has 2 completions.
It doesn't matter.
Yards.
Both are poverty quarterbacks. It doesn't matter.
I'm not arguing, but Tannehill's a better
poverty. Yeah, he is a better poverty quarterback.
Tannehill is a trash can in New York City, and Malik Willis is a trash can in downtown Tulsa.
Dude, I want to chime in real quick because I just got a notification. Barrett, you're missing one hell of a fucking ball game here for the Thunder. 1 second left. SGA drills a 3 to go up by 1.
Again? Can they not blow this one?
Yeah, no, they'll foul. They'll foul at the end. They'll foul. Don't you worry. All right.
I mean, step back 3-pointer too. I mean, he fucking SGA is him, dude. Give me that.
He is 42 points, bro. He is like Tua this year, man. He's gonna be in the MVP conversation, man.
We got it's a different sport, but I mean, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Too bad SGA is going to be traded to the Detroit Pistons next year.
If anybody, it's the Raptors, but
the Lakers.
We're trading him to whoever has the number 1 overall pick. As well with
SGA and Chet would go fucking hand in hand, or SGA, Chet, and whoever goes number 1,
Zimbabwe
would go hand in hand.
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Sam Presti would be a fucking stooge. He would be stooge of the century to trade SGA.
I don't think so. I think it'd be a great move.
All right, Dallas Vikings. Let's go right here.
All right, Dallas Vikings. Dallas
right here.
Why is Dallas favored in this contest? Seth, tell us why.
We're pissed off. Okay, Mike McCarthy's return to Lambeau Field. We blow the lead. We get fucking cheated, and it's revenge time. We're gonna go into Minnesota. We're gonna show you why it's not 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins either. That's a mean Kirk Cousins. It's a 3:25 Kirk Cousins. So he's pretty mediocre, I think, there as well. So go ahead and that's probably America's game of the week right there. Give me Dallas on the road. Michael Parsons, for some reason, was in coverage all game last game. I don't know what Dan Quinn was doing there, but you got to let the dog eat. Give me the Cowboys.
I like it. Barrett, what do you think?
You already know I'm taking the Cowboys here. I think Micah's going to have a bounce-back game after a relatively quiet game versus Green Bay. Another stone legged quarterback here with Kirk Cousins with very limited mobility. I think Dallas defense eats. I think Justin Jefferson he still gets his probably over 100 yards still, but I think Cowboys just overall bend but don't break and escape. I'm not going to say they're going to blow them out. Escape Minnesota with a W.
It probably will be an escape.
Yeah, I agree. If anything's going to happen, Dallas is going to have to escape Minnesota with a victory. But give me Dallas to win, even though I think Kirk Thuggins could come out and get this. But after a hard-fought victory in Buffalo, they're probably going to take this one off a little bit, relax a hair. Give me Dallas to just kind of sneak out of there with a win. Chicago in Atlanta. Atlanta favored 3. This is an accurate line. Let's see if it's adjusted. It has not adjusted. Justin Fields is playing out of his mind, but you know what it's not doing? Translating to wins. When it comes time when it matters, Justin Fields crumbles, and that's why he's going to be replaced in a few seasons. Give me Atlanta to win this game.
Fuck.
He's Taysom Hill. He's Taysom
Barrett,
Hill.
get after him, Barrett. Let him have it.
I just want to say he was my fantasy sleeper back in August or whenever we picked it. Let me just look in a standard PPR league. Let's see. Look.
It took him 9 weeks to go off.
He's 4th. It
took him 9
matter.
weeks.
He's getting to the offense. He's just
It's
dominating.
not sustainable.
Lamar Jackson had an MVP season. Are you saying that's not sustainable? It is.
It's not. Look at him now. He's playing like dog shit.
What? He's the
Lamar
only
Jack-
reason they're
Lamar
scoring
Jackson was
points.
MVP. Lamar Jackson was MVP going into week 7, and now he's fucking MVP least. Nowhere to be found. He's not throwing
Listen, I
touchdowns.
don't even know how the
He's not
Ravens are
even
scoring
rushing
points.
for
He
touchdowns.
doesn't have to carry the Ravens. The Ravens are a better team than the Bears. What are you talking about?
The Ravens they have a better defense. Their offense is kind of the same.
Ravens traded all their defensive guys. Fields is single-handedly carrying them. Yes, it's
To
not.
L's?
It's
carrying
not
them to
equating
L's?
to wins. Hey, it's not equating to wins. We're talking from a fantasy perspective. All in all, Atlanta's a better team. Atlanta wins anyway.
Great. You know what NFL coaches don't care about? Fantasy stat lines. You know what they care about? Quarterbacks that accumulate wins.
Okay, but
And Justin
wait,
Fields is not doing that.
are you saying wins are a QB stat?
I've always said that.
Good.
What?
Fair enough.
I've always said it. That's the reason why Tua is like undefeated in Skylar Thompson's ass.
True.
It's a QB stat. If Tua's in those games, I mean, Miami's probably a 1-loss team, maybe
Yeah.
undefeated.
It could be. Could be.
But the dude got the whole fucking weird fingered thing going on, so he had to sit out a couple of weeks. And then Skylar Thompson, you're right. Winning is a QB stat, and Justin Fields is not a winning quarterback. Seth, what do you think? Atlanta or Chicago?
Give me Chicago Bears to roll into the Atlanta Falcons dome
Wow.
and beat them down. The losses are not on Justin Fields. Let's just put it there.
Last
These
week's loss literally was on Justin Fields. He threw an interception on the game-winning drive.
Yeah, he threw a pick
How many,
six.
how many points did they score?
It's not translating to wins. Who cares?
How many points did they score?
I don't know, like 30?
Okay, so let me. I don't have 2 monitors. I'm not fancy. So let me go back to last week. The Bears scored a whopping 30 points. That was good enough to beat all but the team they lost to, the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Commanders. So like 4 or 5 teams. If the fucking defense was competent, I don't even know how I've said that word right, then they would be
You're
winning games.
You're right.
They've been
I
on a
mean,
tear. They dropped what, like 30 something on Miami?
Yeah, Tua shredded them, but yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
there were a couple
Justin
blown
Fields
calls.
is
too.
doing what he needs to do to put points on the board. He can't play defense too.
Yeah, but when the game-winning
Is it
drives matter,
sustainable?
when the game-winning drives matter to get him into the game, to win the game, just like last week against the fucking Detroit Lions.
But that's fine though, because those mistakes can be corrected. He's still balling at a high
when he's
level.
replaced, they'll be corrected when he's replaced.
There's no way they're gonna. He's the best quarterback they've freaking talent wise ever had. There's no way they're gonna let him.
Smoking Jay was there, Barrett.
He's literally Taysom Hill.
Who was there?
Smoking Jay.
Yeah, I like
Smoking
Fields.
Jay, Smoking Jay was crazy talented arm wise.
I don't know.
Smoking
Give me
Jay
the
just-
Bears. Give me the Bears. Give me the
All right,
points. And give
let's
me a
get off
Justin
the
Fields
Justin
rushing
Fields
touchdown.
combo. I'm gonna keep riding this that he absolutely stinks for the rest of the year because it's not good. I mean, the dude's fast as shit and he's just taking off out of the pocket. Look at his throwing stats. They're fucking awful. They're bad.
They are.
He's not a good quarterback. He's Taysom Hill
Okay.
lined up out there playing full time. It's not translating to wins, but hell, it's fun to watch.
It is fun for my team. Fantasy.
That's how it goes. All right, we got the Buffalo Bills hosting the Cleveland Browns. Buffalo favored 8.5 here. I don't know if this line's been adjusted. Let me take a gander. It has been adjusted to Buffalo 8. Barrett, what do you think?
What a better way to come off a 2-game losing streak than the doo-doo Browns coming to town because Jacoby Brisket stinks. I mean, the Browns stink. Browns are poo, just like Sophie said. Now, they got a dominant two-headed run game, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Now, they're supposed to be literally, and I'm not exaggerating, okay, it's forecasted like 5 feet of fucking snow in Buffalo. Seriously, look that up. This is going to be a weird game. I don't think the Bills cover because I think it'll be a low-scoring game. But the Browns are the Browns. I mean, Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney didn't do shit versus Miami. Bills O-line's better. They probably won't do shit versus the Bills. So this is going to be a low-scoring game. Buffalo wins. It's the doo-doo Browns. Who the fuck's going to pick them?
This is the last week of the Deshaun Watson suspension, too.
Yeah, exactly. They're just, yeah, they're done. They're done anyway. I mean,
That's what do you think?
This is a hard one to call just based upon weather. I hope it's on national television because that's gonna be awesome to watch. It may be fucking 3-0, but it's gonna be great if they don't get the fucking snow off the field. Which I think they're probably gonna plow it. And,
and there's going to be like 10 feet of snow on the sidelines.
I hope they do it like that Philadelphia game we had a couple of years back where LaShawn McCoy went off crazy. They do that every 5 yards.
Yep.
And it's 3 feet of packed in snow every 5 yards.
That's probably what it'll end up being.
It's going to be rough.
I remember that game. Calvin Johnson caught a ball and his whole face was just covered in snow.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not Miami, dude.
That was insane. Yeah, Miami to get throttled in the snow. Look, Miami's fucking Twitter god here. Barrett Rowe Trammell is just chilling down in Cabo. Even in the bye week, their fans take trips to the sun.
That's right. We're all here.
Wicked.
Josh Allen, big game on the ground. I think he's going to run for probably 60, 70 yards out here. So give me the Bills.
Yeah, I like the Bills to dominate this game. But I don't want to say dominate. Like Seth said, this game's probably going to come out to like a field goal. Maybe somebody gets a touchdown on the ground. I think Nick Chubb has the game of his life. Like one of those Shady McCoy games we saw in the snow. I think Nick Chubb could potentially have one of those games.
If the Bills make a couple of mistakes, the Browns have the guys on the ground in a snow game to win. I'm just saying.
Yeah. The Browns have the manpower to win this game in terms of running backs. Has James Cook, you think he's ever ran around the snow? Devin Singletary played at Florida Atlantic. James Cook played in Georgia. Naheem Hines, where the hell he's from?
Indy, but yeah.
Indoor stadium.
Yeah.
I was like, none of these running backs have been out here running in the snow. I don't think they've ever even played a game in the snow. So who knows where that's at. Philadelphia at Indianapolis. They're favored 6.5 here. This is a revenge game for Philly. They're going to come out and just blow the freaking lid off Jeff Saturday. He had an emotional game last week. He's going to get a reality check this week of what NFL coaching is going to be like. Victory Monday ain't going to look good for him next week, folks.
No, they'll be practicing. Yeah, give me the Eagles to bounce back. Sorry, Saturday. You're losing on Sunday.
I think
Seth, what do you think?
the Eagles are going to win, but look for John Taylor to have a big game. Jordan Davis is not up the middle for the Eagles right now. Probably going to come back versus Cowboys because, classic fucking look. But yeah, they're gonna get exposed on the ground. They kind of did though on a Monday night. I think Jonathan Taylor is gonna have a big game. I'm gonna look like a clown whenever he comes out and runs 10 rushes for 22 yards or some bullshit.
Not on Saturday's watch. That guy's gonna fucking get like 30 carries, bro.
Yeah, doesn't it? Akeem Hicks slide to the middle and Jordan Davis goes out, so it's like Akeem Hicks is still a big body.
I think Linval Joseph is back. I don't think Akeem Hicks is on.
They just signed him. Yeah.
So, doesn't matter. Eagles are going to win this game, but it's just like Jonathan Taylor, big game.
All right, we got the New York Jets versus the New England Patriots. New England favored 3.5 here. I think the Jets need a freaking wake-up call, and this is going to be it. This division is just this gap of this division is just going to keep getting narrower and narrower as New England tops the Jets right here. Barrett, what do you think?
Yeah, New England has a chance to break the record of, I think, consecutive wins versus one opponent. And I think they're both coming off bye weeks. And you got Robert Saleh off a bye. And the main man, Bill Belichick, off a bye. I'm going to take the Patriots. Come on now.
You know he's getting extra footage on the bye week.
Yeah, I got to take New England. There's no way. Jets just – nah.
Seth, what do you think?
Oh, man, I almost went out with the JETS chant.
You can't do it, dude.
But the Jets have not been the same since Breece Hall went down, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and take the Belichick Patriots minus the 3 with the Jets rolling into town.
I think Matthew Judon would probably walk away with like 2.5 sacks this week, too.
But, man, I really want to take the Jets here.
No.
I can't do it, though.
Lions versus Giants. Giants are just going to blow this game up. It's not going to be a blowout, but they're going to blow this game up. They're going to outrun the shit out of the ball because I think Detroit has pretty solid pass defense. It's not great, but it's not bad. But their run defense is atrocious. It's
not
atrocious.
Not so fast, hotshot. Okay, I think the Lions win this game. Okay, the Giants frauds. Ask Barrett O'Trammell down in Cabo.
You think Detroit goes on a 2-game winner?
Yeah,
absolutely.
They haven't been on 2-game winner since 2014. You think they turn on one now?
Yeah, because it's the perfect time. This is the game that's going to start the Giants fraud tank. Sorry, Giants fans. You know I love you. You know I like the Giants franchise. You know, Miami fans owe them everything. However, they are frauds, and this is going to be the start of their downfall. Look at their schedule. I mean, these guys – there's just no way they can sustain this. These one-score games.
The Giants, I see a list of W's coming down that schedule.
No. So what? They're supposed to beat the Lions, but they're not going to. Then they're going to lose at Dallas. Then they're going to lose at the Commanders and then the Eagles. Like it's over. It's over for the Giants. I'm sorry. They're going to go on a 4-game skid starting with Detroit. I got Detroit. MCDC.
Wow.
MCDC.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Baltimore versus Carolina. Carolina. Not looking pretty in this contest. Baker Mayfield is getting the nod this week. Is that right, Seth?
Yeah, PJ Walker has a high ankle sprain. Baker Mayfield in to start with Sam Darnold the backup.
Against the Ravens. Tough week to start. This line's been adjusted to 13. I don't know. I got to look at the out list here. Deshaun, questionable. Andrews, questionable. Gus Edwards, questionable. Taylor Morton, questionable for Carolina. I like Carolina to cover this, honestly. I do. I like Carolina to cover. I think Baker's going to come out slinging. He has to. He absolutely has to. Deontay Foreman's on another level. That dude's crazy good.
He's good.
That dude's crazy good. And you pair him up with Chuba, who's coming back this week, healthy, to split carries with. I know it's really 70-30 split carries. That's a pretty good combo to run the ball. I like it. Give me Carolina to cover, Baltimore to win. Bear, what do you think?
Ravens are playing great right now, man, but give me Carolina to cover.
So what do you think?
As much as I am a Baker bro, 13? That's a lot of points. Even at home for the Ravens, go ahead and give me Carolina. I think, I don't know. I don't know how Lamar Jackson can sustain what they've been doing by jumping out to leads on people, but hopefully that doesn't happen versus the Panthers because we all love Baker.
Yep. Washington Commanders at the Texans. This is the absolute stinker of the week. Maybe the next game after the stinker of the week.
Next game, stinker of the week.
We'll give this one a pass. ODU is going to come in here and just dominate the Texans, man. This is going to be Taylor Heineke's blowout game. He's probably going to drop 400 passing yards with 4 touchdowns. Give me ODU to take this game home. What do you think, Barrett?
Yeah, dude. I mean, just what a great Texans are. Just they stink, man. Like they're just a great.
They're gonna draft CJ Stroud, and they're
just a great team to have. Just kind of on the schedule, you see the Texans there. Miami's gonna lose to the Texans next week off a bye, and then this is just gonna be all like bullshit. But yeah, Washington, come on, man. Heineke starting 6-5, baby. Let's go.
Yep. Seth, what do you think?
Commanders.
Easy. Yep. Stinker of the week. We move on to the Raiders versus Broncos. Country is slowly dying. Denver favored 2.5 here. I don't fucking think so. I think Denver's are the biggest frauds. Give me the Raiders to finally chalk up another W here and add on to that 2-6 list. Make them 3-6, baby. Moving on to next week. Give me the Raiders. Seth, what do you think?
Common Midyan. I think the Raiders will win this game, and I think it's purely because Derek Carr came to the podium. Tear in his eyes, said, "This is not great." He's taking it on the chin. Whenever his team loses, immediately finger gets pointed to the quarterback. Vance. I think this is a big game for Derek Carr to come out and win. I think he needs to prove it because they went and got his favorite target from college. So beat the division rival on the road, and let's start looking at next year. I mean, the Raiders are a kind of dysfunctional franchise, maybe even more than the Browns. They don't have like a first-round pick on their roster that is like extended and or not cut from like the last 3 or 4 years. I think it's bad. The Raiders are poorly run. Did you see the fact that the Raiders cannot get rid of Josh McDaniels?
Yeah, they don't have enough cash or something like that.
They don't have enough hard cash, like actual cash, to get rid of Josh McDaniels. So he has to basically be the coach for fucking this year and next year because they can't even fire the fucking guy because they're cash poor. Like,
yet again,
I saw a thing where Mark Davis takes fucking Southwest Airlines to go to Las Vegas. Like, are you joking? Like, he just built a multi-billion-dollar stadium and they can't even like fire and hire coaches as they want to. What a joke. But I'm going to take the Raiders to win this one. Big bounce back.
What do you think, Barrett?
Yeah, piggybacking off Seth, the crying Carr, the Devontae Adams is like, we got to play better. Like, this is not what he came here for. I just want to shout out to all the haters too that thought Devontae Adams and Carr would be like, the best thing since sliced bread because they stink. But they're not as bad as Russell Let's Ride, okay? So give me the Raiders. I think Carr's going to have a big game. You're looking at like 3 touchdowns, 300-yard type of game here.
I like it. All right, move on to Cincinnati.
Contagious.
Out of nowhere. All right, the Cincinnati Bengals roll into Pittsburgh country. Pittsburgh coming off a big win over the New Orleans, the absolute most dominant team in the NFL, New Orleans Saints. Just get big time win over them.
Yeah.
Bengals coming off the bye. Joe Burr back in action. I like Joe Burr to just throttle the Steelers this weekend. Barrett, what do you think?
Yeah, first game of the season, Steelers upset the Bengals. TJ Watt dominated. Now TJ Watt is back, but Bengals still don't have Jamar Chase. But I think Joe Burrow goes in off the bye and just handles business and gets revenge on Steeltown.
Yep, I like it. Seth, where you at?
This is gonna be a big win for the Bengals. Steeltown is ass. I don't even know how the Halo beat teams this year. I mean, like they didn't have Minka Fitzpatrick last week. Good gravy. Najee Harris looks like a bum other than last week. So give me the Bengals to have a big week. Joe Burrow will have Jamar Chase, I think, next week because he did not go on IR, and I think we're on week 3 with no Jamar Chase. So here we go. Hoo-day, Bengals.
All right, now we move on to the real chant, the who dat. New Orleans favored 4. This line's been adjusted to New Orleans favored 3.5. I only think New Orleans is favored because they know that bad man. Jameis Winston is going to come in at quarterback this week.
Is he really?
He's coming in this week, folks. It's going to be announced soon. No way they keep rolling with Andy D. It's already been hinted at that he's going to be announced starter. So give me Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints to come in and pour it on the Matt Stafford list, the Cooper Kupp list.
Matt Stafford will be back.
He probably will be back, but he's a bum this year. He got a Super Bowl. Let him ride off in the sunset. Give me New Orleans.
I would say the Saints need to try to tank. No first-round pick, though, right? So you got to try to win these games.
Yeah. Do you really want to give? You really want to give Philly a top pick and go get them another?
Oh God!
Another defense. Like they'll probably draft defense with it or tackle offensive line. But
I mean, you gave him Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and then you give him the first-round pick. It's just like
absolute clowns.
So I am going to take the Saints in the dome. No Cooper Kupp. Jameis Winston. Oh boy, it's back. The boys are back in town. Yeah,
the boys are buzzing. The boys are buzzing. What do you think, Barrett?
Dude, yeah, give me the Saints to bounce back. LA is done, man. Cooper Kupp is out. This is a Saint train right here, dude. Let's go.
Easy peasy. All right, we got the Sunday night football game, Kansas City versus the Chargers in Los Angeles. But you know what? I like that bad man, Patrick Mahomes, to come here. Look, I honestly starting to think Justin Herbert might be a fraud.
Tua may be better than Herbert from the draft. What?
Yeah, give me Patrick Mahomes to take this victory home. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy peasy. This line's been adjusted to 5.5. I think Vegas knows something. I like this game to come down to the wire with Kansas City taking it home. Barrett, what do you think?
Man. Yeah, give me Kansas City. Sorry, Chargers, man.
Seth, what do you think?
This game got flexed into prime time, and I can understand, wanting to see Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is on a different level right now, really going for that second MVP. But when you put the doo-doo Chargers on prime time, and you have to watch Justin Herbert check it down 30 times to fucking Austin Eckler, it gets a little snoozy. I mean, God dang it. I'm going to take the Chiefs in a blowout win. Chargers, fraud.
Last time they played, they only won. Chiefs won by 3 in Arrowhead.
I don't even give a damn. Give me the Chiefs by fucking 14.
All right. We got the Jimmy Garoppolo 10-2, no touchdown passing son of a gun rolling into Phoenix versus either Colt McCoy or Kyler Murray. We don't know which one's playing yet. They both sustained injuries, so we don't know which one's going to get the nod.
Colt McCoy came back in.
He's ruled questionable right now. We'll see where he's at.
He's unsure.
I think they're leaning towards McCoy because, I mean, obviously Kyler's the franchise guy. Sit him out, call this season kind of a wash. But Colt McCoy got you a dub last week, right?
Whoa. Hey,
he
look,
did.
Colt McCoy looked very good.
McCoy always looks good when he comes in until you put him in the starting role full time, and then he just turns into dog water.
I'm just saying, Colt McCoy was slinging some fucking pigskin around last Sunday.
He
and
was.
It was nice. I mean, the Rams kind of got
McCoy's a good quarterback, man. He's just never found his way in the NFL.
They get the shit out of the Rams.
But he throws a good football. Dude's been a backup for like 12 years in the NFL. He throws a great football, man. I like Colt McCoy. I wish his story would have ended up differently. But,
I don't like Colt McCoy because he's from Texas.
Well, I like Texas quarterbacks. I like Sam Ehlinger. I like Colt McCoy. I like Vince Young. It's like I like all these guys so far. I like Quinn Ewers, even though I shouldn't.
Oh, God.
Man, dude.
I like Quinn Ewers, even though I shouldn't. But no matter what, give me Jimmy Garoppolo to roll in here. Probably not throw another touchdown and add to that stat line 11-2. Barrett, what do you think?
Man, dude. Fuck Jimmy G, man. Give me Colt McCoy and the Cardinals, man. Let's go. Monday night. Let's go.
Seth, what are you thinking?
Give me the Cardinals at home. Okay, the mediocre 49ers. If Jimmy G wins another fucking game without throwing a touchdown, I'm going to lose my shit. I hate that statistic. So give me the Cardinals at home. Hope Kyler's back. You know, got a little war zone in the system. Yeah, it'd be enough to pump me up to go out and throw 3 touchdowns. So go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna take them.